2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. First off, I give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Baharuch HaKadosh. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who have taught us this word and teach us this word today. And I want to give a salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Yatazakba from the GMS Nebraska camp. This is GMS Endeavor. And in this lesson, I want to get into how breakdowns alone won't give us salvation. Now, what do I mean by that? Because breakdowns are important. There's certain breakdowns that we got to know, such as the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The names of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the name of the Most High, Yahweh Shai being the name of the Son. And especially us as prophets and teachers, we have to be on point with these breakdowns, because we are the watchmen up on that tower. We have to be on point with biblical prophecy so that we can look in the news and warn the people, let them know the times that we're in. We have to, preach the word unto the sheep correctly. The scriptures also say, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. So breakdowns are important. I don't mean to say that that's not the case at all, but that alone won't give us salvation. And I say that because you can know the breakdown to Daniel chapter 2, Daniel chapter 7, all the breakdowns and Revelation, and from the beginning to the end of the book, be able to break down Genesis chapter 1 fire. But you can know all these breakdowns but be walking wickedly. You can watch the apostles' videos and take the notes and memorize everything that they said. You got the breakdowns, yet you not walking in the fruits of the Spirit. And I don't mean to say you. When I say you, I'm speaking to myself as well. It can be where even if you know how to break this book down, even though you know how to break the Bible down, you're not walking like the scriptures say to walk. And as it says in this scripture, it's by your works and your faith that you're going to see salvation. How are we supposed to walk according to the scriptures? Let's go to 1 John chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, "But whoso keepeth his word, and him verily is the love of the Most High perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk, even as he walked." So we say that we are followers of Yahweh Shai, that we are the hopeful elect, that we're striving for salvation. It says that we have to walk as Yahweh Shai walked. Yahweh Shai came on this earth and he gave us the blueprint, the example on how we're supposed to be carrying ourselves. And it's carrying ourselves in that fashion that's going to, that's most important to receiving salvation. It's, like it says in Galatians 5:22, it's the fruits of the Spirit. It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. It's these traits are how we walk in righteousness. These are the fruits of the Spirit, and the scriptures say, if we are in the flesh, we can't please the Most High. So we have to walk in the Spirit, and these are the traits of one walking in the Spirit. And it's one thing to know the breakdown of what the fruits of the Spirit are. You can run them down, you can tell somebody, but walking in them is a whole different thing. The first one where it says love, that love goes back to the Greek word agape, which is brotherly love. And the scriptures say not to just love in word, but to love in deed. So that means that you have to put forth action to love as a brother. Joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness. These are things that are traits you have to walk a certain way to exercise the fruits of the Spirit. When it mentions meekness, You know, that's something that you have to, sometimes it's hard to be meek, you know, because we're in this flesh. You know, we have pride on us, you know, and we have to knock ourselves down a peg. You know, we have to walk as Yahweh Shai walked. That he set the example of washing the disciples' feet, even though he is the most supreme being. You know, he's the son of the Most High. Yet he showed that we supposed to serve one another. That's meekness. You know, temperance is a hard thing. That's self-control in this flesh. These things aren't just, just knowing something. It's about walking in a certain way. That's the most important thing, because what does it say? It says, and they that are Yahweh Shai's have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. If we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit. It's about walking what we talk. Actions are louder than words, you know, and living and walking in the fruits of the spirit, living and emulating Yahweh Shai, that's a much deeper thing than just being able to, shoot off breakdowns or just knowing scriptures. That's beautiful. You know, if you can go out on the highways and be able to recall the scriptures that are needed in a different moments, that's a beautiful trait. That's a beautiful thing to be able to do. But it's deeper than that, because just because you know the breakdowns or scriptures doesn't mean that the brother next to you that don't know all that, but he's holding signs and he's diligent, coming out to the highways every week, truly trying to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that doesn't mean he's not going to receive salvation. You know, let's go to Luke chapter 23, verse 39. It says, and one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on him, saying, if thou be Hamashiach, which means the anointed, save thyself and us. But the other answering rebuked him, saying, dost not thou fear the Most High, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? So what you have going on here is that there's two malefactors, which is a criminal. So you have the two criminals next to Yahweh Shai, being crucified. And one of them is saying, hey, ain't you the anointed? If you the anointed, save yourself and get us from being, crucified as well. But this criminal, he's saying, hey, chill. He rebuked the other criminal. He said, dost not thou fear the Most High, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds. So he's saying we deserve what's coming upon us. We've done deeds worthy unto death. But it says, but this man had done nothing amiss. So right in this moment, this man who's being crucified, he wasn't one of the disciples. He wasn't following Yahweh Shai up to this point. This is it's his first time meeting Yahweh Shai, about to be put to death next to him. Yet here he confessed Yahweh Shai and knew. And what does it say? It says, but this man had done nothing amiss. And what is it saying? He said unto Yahweh Shai, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. Right here, he confessed Yahweh Shai and believed that he is the Son of the Most High. He believed that through him you receive salvation. And he had the meekness to admit that he deserved what was coming upon himself, and the meekness to ask Yahweh Shai to remember him. And what did Yahweh Shai say? And Yahweh Shai said unto him, verily I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise. Through the action that this man did and the mindset that he had, right there, he received salvation. Right there, Yahweh Shai said, I'm going to remember you. And he wasn't following Yahweh Shai up to that point. This is the only thing, this is the only thing the scriptures say that he did. And right then and there, Yahweh Shai remembered him. So it's not about being the man in this truth or nothing like that, or being able to, like I mentioned before, the breakdowns are important for us to profess this word properly, for us to feed the sheep. But that's not the end all be all. Are we walking in love to one another? Are we following all the commandments that the scriptures give us, with living peaceably with all men, and letting ourselves be a light unto those that are without. Because that doesn't require a breakdown. That requires carrying yourself in a way that those who aren't in this truth see that you are, a upright man. That's what that is. So let's get Salakia, let's get Salakia, give me 1 second. Let's get James chapter 1 and verse 22. It says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves." So it's saying that don't just hear the word, don't just listen to this truth, or listen to different things that we have to be doing better, or different things that the scripture says, but not doing them. And that goes to saying different things that the scripture says and not doing them, or knowing different things in the scriptures but not doing them. Because what does the scriptures call that? It calls it you're a hypocrite. Because that goes into how the Pharisees were carrying themselves. They knew all the different laws, and they were following the different laws. They were showing off, hey, I can name all the laws to you. Hey, I'm keeping alms. I'm wearing I got my phylacteries on, but they were wicked people though. And that's why you had the Israelite Gentiles. They weren't keeping the law. They came up following, a way that, wasn't according to our people's custom. Yet they had faith in Yahweh Shai that if they followed him, they could receive salvation. That was deemed as righteous, not the Pharisees that was keeping, the law down to a T. It is deeper than that. It goes into the woman who gave her last 2 mites, which was like her last 2 coins. She was in need, yet she gave her last as alms. That was what was righteous. It's those type of actions. It's not about you can hold signs, in sincerity, and as long as you're truly, serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in sincerity, you're fulfilling your role in your office and the lot that the Lord gave you. You could just be a reader. You can just hold signs. You can be wherever you're at in this truth. But as long as you're walking and trying to emulate Yahweh Shai, serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in sincerity, walking in the fruits of the Spirit, and doing these things, in faith, and faith cemented by works, that's what matters at the end of the day. I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope the message was delivered properly. But yeah, Khan, hey, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahawah Karkadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS, and a salutation unto the elect. Hey, Shalom.